What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Cryptodoctorz.com. It is Sunday, January 21st, 2018. Like, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Instagram, Facebook, and other things we have out there as well. We'll be making a lot of videos. Take this knowledge, what you will with it. This is not financial advice, just learn from our mistakes, or if we put something out there that makes sense to you, go ahead and apply it. Let us make the mistakes, so those costly mistakes, so you don't have to make those mistakes. So look around to other YouTube channels and other things out there for words of wisdom. A lot of people are talking about this. A lot of people are talking about what's going on with the cryptocurrency right now. If you notice, cryptocurrency on Sundays usually is a red day. For the past couple of weeks now, it's been red. I was wondering if this Bitcoin and Ethereum, Ripple, Bitcoin Cash, and everything on the wonderful cryptocurrency market, is it going to bounce? You know, it keeps bouncing off these levels and going back up, but it hasn't been to where it was in a long time. You know, in a long time. So it was going to copper coin market cap and checking the stuff out, and we're really wondering. I posted this video, well, picture, a while ago on stockcharts.com. This is the only way I could really, it's hard to chart all the cryptocurrency. You can think you're charting it right, but actually you're in a bull market, so it's really kind of throwing everybody off. The only way I can get a better 60% more reading is from going to the $NYXPT. Why? Because XPT is for the big boys out there to short, go long in the stock market. We can't buy it. You have to have a certain amount of money, I believe. I looked into it, but there's other small exchanges if you trust those exchanges to short. I still think we are going. My last video I said I was the $12,000 to $15,000 range. We broke through that support. Here's the 50-day moving average right there on that blue line. Hopefully this, I know my computer's running a little slower. That blue line right there is a 50-day moving average, right? So we broke that 50 moving day average, and then we went all the way down, almost till started going down to the 100-day moving average. So yeah, the chart doesn't look pretty at all. It looks like we're going down more. From this chart, it's 100% accurate. You just got to take out the human nature, and I don't know how well it will be working for Bitcoin, but this is the overall. Bitcoin's overall. If you look at Bitcoin, what the whole cryptocurrency is going to do now. It's not like if this Bitcoin goes down, everything's going to be fine and dandy right now. Usually look at this just for me to determine how the whole market's going to go. And there's some pretty smart people out there and making videos, and you can see right here that 9426, 9517. Look at that. See how it bounced right up there? Here's the thing with reading charts. When you start reading charts, when you're reading charts, a billion people are reading charts, and they're like, this is going to bounce off of 9,426 right there. It's going to bounce off it. If it doesn't hold that support levels of 50 to 100-day moving average. People are thinking the same thing. They're trading the same way. That's why these things happen. So pretty much we're manipulating it. But you can also watch new money come in and stuff like that. So a lot of old money's been out there. Some people took profits, not everything, I believe. And I believe with other people, what they're saying, that institutions want to drop this thing. I thought that last year. I made a video on it. Check out my YouTube channel. That people or institutions actually who know a lot more than a lot of cryptocurrency people, they're going to be going in and making some money. So they want to see this thing come down. And there's other people saying, oh, I keep getting it goes down. I buy it. And I was stuck in a rut too. When I sold everything, got back in a little bit, and back out, got back in. So I'm sitting like about 50% out, about 70% outside, just waiting for something to happen. And when something does, I'm in. But I still think the way it looks, as you can see, we hit 18,000. This one says 18,203. This one says 16,048. So we're making lower highs. And CNBC is right. They're always behind everything, like other people say. And all the news, and these guys are always behind in what's really going to happen. So all these people in the media and what they post, don't believe everything you post, you know, that you see out there in the post too, because it's all hearsay, you know, like IOTA and BitConnect and everything else like that, right? So I did have some of these in my portfolio, but that's one of those things that I'll try everything once as far as investing goes. And I do believe in technology, so I kind of like this washout. I think there is going to be a washout. I think we're going to drop down to that red line. Yep, I think we're going to drop down in here. I really do. This keeps calling at me. 8,632. Someone says, some smart people are saying 8,500. We're going to go down 8,500. That looks really good. I bet you we hit that. Because if we already hit that 94, I think we might pull through that and we're going to hit that 86. I bet you anything, because look at how it's going down. I mean, yeah, people saying, oh, they're going to say Bitcoin is going down for a long time. Huh? Bitcoin was 700 last year. So, yes, it's got to pull back. It's a little different times. It has to pull back. So I think we'll be heading downwards for a little while. The thing is, when people are trading too, don't get so worried about, I got caught up in it too. You buy high and buy and try to sell it low. You want to do the opposite, right? So if you believe in the technology, Ty is right. Buy it. Why even checking this stuff? Unless you're trying to make a quick buck. Right now, it's not going to make you rich overnight. You can make some money in the long run, like he said, like Yoda said. Do or do not. That's a good one, right? Do or do not. So if you believe in Bitcoin, you believe in all these cryptocurrencies, you buy it and just hold it. You buy into the technology. So, and he's right. You should. Ty's right. You should read all the white papers. I haven't read all the white papers. I'm going to read it's only 8 pages for Bitcoin. I'm going to start reading about it, understand the technology more. I know understanding the block technology will change a lot. And I always think, besides that, there's good stuff out there when something comes up, really good technology, but there's another, like a devil there. That's the good part. The good part is there's a technology. The devil is it's money. Everybody wants to get this money, get rich, so it turns into like a little schemish. So I see a lot of things. So be real careful on all the ICOs and everything else you see out there. Only invest what you can lose. Don't go crazy. Don't max out your credit cards. Make sure you're having a good time in life, and invest in yourself first. Invest in yourself first, and then use this for an investment too as well. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in the technology. I don't know why I follow it so much. It just gets addicting. It's not so much to make the money, but just to look at the charts too, because I do like charts. Since 2003, I've been trading options and stock, and I do like to follow it. It's hard because this chart is not a human, so if you take the human nature out of it, this chart is 100% right. I learned from a really good guy who showed me how to chart. These numbers didn't come on up. I will show you guys later on in other videos down the road. If I get a bigger subscription base, I will show you what numbers I punch in here, and other videos. I have a lot of videos on how to read charts, do options, stocks, what to look for. I have a lot of those videos already ready to go. So yeah, are we going to bounce? When is Bitcoin going to bounce? I don't think we'll bounce just yet. I think there's too much negative news out there in the air. You can smell it, you can sense it. I thought it'd be a good thing for the government shutdown. I think we'd pop up a little bit. I didn't say we're going to pop past anything, but I thought we'd pop up a little bit. We tried and it failed again. So, and those Bollinger Bands, these are Bollinger Bands. When they start pinching, things get real interesting, So it can either go whoop or it can go crash, right? So I don't think anything's going to zero at this time, but remember, Bitcoin was $700 last January, and it hit 20,000. So remember that. Even if we went to $1,400, it would be 100% for some people, right? And a lot of people already cashed out and they bought whatever they bought, right? Make sure you're smart with your money too. Don't just go out and buy lavish things. Put some money aside. Put some money for later on too. So believe in the technology. Don't go in and out. If you believe in it, do or do not, right? That's pretty good analogy. But I mean, there's some other factors too. So that 100-day moving average, I think we are going to hit it. I really do. That's what the chart says, not me. Human nature says I want this thing to bounce off and go crazy. Everybody has high hopes, but you got to take your human nature out of it. I know people want to make money, but remember, read some of those papers, believe in the technology, support the cause. Look at other things you guys can do too to make money, not just on Bitcoin too, but all the peripherals around it. There's also stocks like marijuana stocks getting Bitcoin and whatnot, and mining and everything else. Mining's a good deal too. Look into everything, but make sure you read about those sites and make sure they're legit mining practices. All right, you guys, so this is just my chart again. I think we are going to bounce, but it won't bounce for a little while. I think we're still not, we're getting bearish. I think we are pretty doing bear right now. If you want to say from here, obviously it's bear. What does bear mean? Bear means that everything's going down, and if you short it, you're going to make some good money. I'm not telling you guys what to do, but just things that I think is going to happen with Bitcoin. All right, it's getting late. You guys have a good night. Just watch this video. Think about it. Don't make any rash decisions. If you're going in and out, 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 you're going to have a heart attack. Unless you're doing that and making money. Some people are writing this down. They'll buy low right now, pop up a little bit, they'll sell. They'll buy low again, sell, low and sell. Millionaires are saying this. Big whales are saying this, all right? So they're going to write it down to 86. If it does, who knows, it could pop the next day. But negativity's in the air, right? Can you think of anything positive about Bitcoin right now that's going to be influential to pop this up past to get back where we were, 15,000 and 16,000 and then 18,000? I can't. I think all the negativity. But institutions are going to come in hard. They're going to come in hard. They're saying this and that about it. As soon as it drops down, watch how fast they buy it. All right, guys, that's enough. You guys have a good one. Like, subscribe, keep your cryptocurrency safe, get your literal nano assets, keep keys and treasures. And I made videos on those too. Peace out.